Good evening. It's Colli Talks, Transformative Conversations. Well, we're going to go deep, as I always say, and I always do. But today it's personal. It's for my angel, for my Auntie Angie. As you know, I'm Colli, and today's episode is one of deep remembrance, reverence, and love. No, this is not just a conversation. This is a tribute to a woman who shaped my spirit, softened my edges, and walked beside me through seasons when I wasn't sure I could even keep going. Today, I honor my beloved Auntie Angie, my angel, my second mother, the one who held me when life felt so heavy, sometimes too heavy, and who somehow always knew how to guide me back to myself without ever needing to say much. She was the kind of woman who led with her heart, who nurtured with her presence, who carried generations of strength in her bones, and still made space for softness. Auntie Angie, she was wisdom wrapped in warmth, and for me, she was home. Her passing has left an ache in our hearts, but also a legacy of deep love, family devotion, faith, and fierce, unwavering guidance. Auntie Angie was a woman who came into my life through my mom. And it was very interesting because when I was born and my mom was not well, and I was given to my father's sister to raise me, and then I returned to live with my biological parents at 6, which I have mentioned in this story before. I didn't really know too much about my mom's side of the family. And then when my mom passed and I was 14, we drifted and didn't really come back into my life until my grandson was born 17 years ago. It was a bit of a conspiracy, actually, because my father's side of the family really didn't want me to believe that my mom or her side of the family actually cared about me. So the truth unraveled 17 years ago when my beautiful daughter went to visit my other auntie, my mother's other sister in Kelowna. And it was the truth came out, and you can't, it's the circle of life. You can't hide the truth from people. It's always going to get found out in one generation or another. So it was then through my grandson's birth that my mother's side of the family came back into my life. How how blessed am I that I had that time, that amazing time with my Auntie Angie. So, as I mentioned, her passing has left an ache in our hearts, in my heart. But she has also left a legacy of deep love, family devotion, unwavering faith, unshakable faith, and fierce, unwavering guidance. So to her beautiful children, Barry, Peter, and Shelley, and now she is with her beloved son, Wade. To her grandchildren and great grandchildren, and to her sister, her beloved sister, Julia, and my lovely auntie, and to all the family and friends who adored her. Please know my heart is with you because we didn't just lose someone we loved. We lost someone who loved us into being. And I want to share something sacred today because you see, the truth is the work I do, the healing I facilitate, the conversations I hold, the women I walk home to themselves. It's all because of women like my Auntie Angie and my mother. Women who gave up their voices to belong, who sacrificed their truth to be loved, who taught me by example and by heartbreak what it means to live with silent strength and what it costs. They planted the seeds. They endured what they couldn't yet name. They carried wounds that weren't theirs to carry so that I could be the one to lay them down. And that is why I do what I do. Because every time I guide a woman to reclaim her voice, every time I help someone to see the unseen patterns in their lineage, every time I hold space for the parts of us that had to disappear in order to survive, I'm honoring them. I'm honoring my Auntie Angie. Auntie Angie's love was never loud, but it was mighty, and her spirit, it lives on in every soul I serve, in every life I touch. Auntie Angie, I hope you know you were my lighthouse. You were my safe harbor. You were my quiet warrior. And now, with your wings finally spread, may you fly free, surrounded by the ancestors who've waited for you with open arms. Thank you for loving me into who I am. Thank you for making the way easier, softer, and more sacred. Thank you for showing me what devotion looks like. You were our angel on earth. Now you are the wing, the wind at our backs. I will carry you forward in my work, in my words, and in my walk every single day. Forever missed, forever honored, forever my angel. I love you. Thank you. Love and soul hugs.